The lively girl, a private magazine editor, stuffed a note into the hands of an introverted classmate saying, "If this were a love letter, who would you want to give it to the most?" Xiao Qiang mustered up the courage to stand up and placed it directly on Mary's skirt. It was just a game, but Mary's boyfriend took it the wrong way. He thought it was a brazen provocation, so he gave Xiao Qiang a hard time and punched him in front of everyone. Xiao Qiang left in shame and anger and didn't even attend the graduation ceremony. A year later, the 5 classmates who humiliated Xiao Qiang received his birthday party invitations. They were reluctant to go at first, but heard he was rich. Wanting to network, they headed to the address and were stunned upon arrival. It was a huge mansion. The gardener told them the birthday party was being held in a cottage in the woods. Excited, they headed over. To their surprise, Xiao Qiang wasn't there, but his brother, Daqiang, greeted them. He explained Xiao Qiang was traveling abroad and couldn't return due to weather, so he was hosting the party instead. Seeing the beer and places to rest, they decided to stay and not get too drunk. Bored in the evening, they started playing Truth or Dare. Things started off normal, but when the bottle pointed to Daqiang, his expression turned grave as he chose Truth. He revealed Xiao Qiang had actually hanged himself there a year ago. Daqiang went on to say a postcard was found on Xiao Qiang, filled with insults, which drove him to suicide. Now, they had to find out who wrote it. Curly Hair felt they should leave and signaled for everyone to go. But Daqiang stopped them, insisting no one leaves until it's resolved. Curly didn't accept the challenge to fight, but he was not a strong opponent at all. He was knocked to the ground within minutes. The black-haired girl tried to attack from behind, but was easily blocked and received a heavy slap. To subdue the group, Daqiang took out his gun and shot the man in the shirt in the leg with the rear trigger. Next, Daqiang had the flat-headed man tie the 2 women to chairs. The man in the shirt, though injured, tried to call the police on his phone, but before he could, Daqiang shot and broke his finger. Daqiang told everyone present that if they revealed who sent the postcard, the matter would be settled. He then went outside and asked about the flat-headed man's party. Those inside discussed and suspected Curly sent the card, as he held a grudge against Xiao Qiang over Marie. The man in the shirt interrupted, saying they should focus on escaping, not the postcard. He told Marie to try moving her chair to reach tools on the workbench. However, she tripped on uneven flooring, falling and alerting Daqiang outside. Daqiang helped Marie up and demanded to know who sent the postcards, but everyone denied involvement. He spun a bottle to determine who to interrogate first. It landed on Marie, forcing her to tell the truth. Daqiang asked her who was most likely the culprit. Marie was unsure, so he slapped her hard. Still unable to answer, Marie admitted Curly was the most probable suspect. Curly vehemently denied it, leading to a heated argument. With no resolution, Daqiang spun the bottle again. This time it pointed to Curly. Daqiang laid Marie down, grabbed a tube from a device and shoved it in her mouth without a word. To uncover who hurt his brother, he inserted a tube into the woman's mouth. The tube connected to 2 containers, one with water, the other with concentrated acid. He then made Curly play a Truth or Dare game. Curly reluctantly agreed when Daqiang threatened Marie's life if he didn't choose. Curly picked the left container. Daqiang flipped the switch and liquid flowed into Marie's mouth. Luckily, Curly's choice was correct. The left container held tap water. Marie narrowly escaped harm. The game continued, now targeting the brunette. She was forced to let Curly play again. Unfortunately, his luck ran out as Daqiang had switched the containers. As liquid entered her mouth, Curly's face contorted in horror. The strong acid instantly took her life. A knock at the door interrupted them. Daqiang sent the flat-headed man to turn away the visitor, but he insisted on joining. A fight broke out to keep their secret. Marie found a tool and freed herself. She wanted to save the others, but the man in the shirt said it was too risky for anyone to escape. Marie fled through the back door seeking help. In the manor, she found Xiao Qiang alive, but comatose, watching the cabin on a monitor. She found a hunting rifle and planned to rescue her companions, but Daqiang caught her as she left the room. Daqiang explained his brother became vegetative after being found during a suicide attempt. His brain was damaged despite saving his life. Meanwhile, the brunette seduced the flat-headed man, suddenly pushing him onto a hoe on the ground, killing him instantly. Next, he untied himself, put on his shirt. The man was about to leave, but before he could exit, he ran into Big Qiang, who arrived late pushing a vegetative man in a wheelchair. They quickly got into a scuffle. Meanwhile, the black-haired girl and her partner worked together to severely injure Big Qiang. While he was down, the black man and the bald man waited outside. She stayed to reveal the truth. After humiliating Xiao Qiang that day, things weren't over. He took Xiao Qiang to the bedroom where something unspeakable happened. They even took photos as mementos. Perhaps fate was toying with them. After graduating, the black-haired girl faced debt. She planned to ask Xiao Qiang for money, threatening to expose their scandal if he refused to help. Fearing exposure, Xiao Qiang chose to hang himself. The girl brought a grenade, letting him decide between living in shame or not. She then left the room. An explosion was heard inside, signaling the end of the dramatic events.